I'm Joanne and welcome to my channel. I have a Goodwill blue box here, and this one, like my last one, actually is coming from Nashville, Tennessee. And the last one I got was okay. I'm going to be hopeful that this one's a little better, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and open it up. The box looks like it went through quite a bit to get here. It's a little smushed. And they use very strong tape. I don't know. Every time I open one of these blue boxes, oh my goodness. Okay, so there we go. All right, again, they don't use any bags, so I was expecting it to be loose, which it is. So let's take a little peek in there to see what's inside. All right. I noticed last time that the box kind of got in the view, and I didn't intend for that, so I'm going to do what I usually do, and that is to put it in a clear container, and then we'll get started unsorting. I'm just going to move it over into the clear box here. Oh, lots of tangles. Some larger pieces. Not as many teeny tiny pieces as the last one. There are some things at the bottom, but it seems to be bigger items in this one than the last box. Get the stuff at the bottom here. There we go. And that way I can move it over to the side. Some things have spilled out and gone everywhere. Some rollaway beads. And one thing I'm noticing about this box is it has a musty smell, like somebody's basement. So there must be something in here that was donated from storage. So who knows what that means, but it has a very strong musty smell. All right, let's see what we got. I'm going to pick out the easiest one in the box, and that is this very colorful braided seed bead necklace. Get rid of some of the dust. There we go. It has a hang tag on it, and it has a letter V with a little rhinestone on the other side. I don't know what that means, but a hang tag is good. It means at least it's a branded piece. I'll just have to figure out what it is. If you already recognize it and know what it is, please do let me know in comments. All right, here's a clamper bracelet, and this is really cute. It's an owl. It's missing an eye, but I think that could be a quick repair because that's really cute. Okay, we're off to two decent looking pieces. And this one is a clamper bracelet. Looks in great shape. All right, 3 for $3. Okay, I wonder if this is, okay, no, that just smells like nice leather. This is a leather braided bracelet, and it has 3 different sizings on it. Actually, it looks like it wasn't worn, so that's pretty nice. I don't wear big, wider bracelets myself, but this is one I could wear because it has a generous sizing. I don't think I'll keep it, but we'll see. Maybe one of my sons want it. Here's another one. They don't wear jewelry, but maybe, who knows. And this one looks like this might be adjustable too. That might come out. Okay, that unscrews. Okay, so yeah, you can move this down and adjust it. Let's get it back on so I don't lose it. That looks like it might have been worn once or twice or something, and that is leather also. Okay, here's another bracelet. This is kind of cute. It's Nurse Love with the pink on it. It looks brand new. It looks like somebody got it as a gift and didn't use it. So I definitely could resell that one. And here's a brooch. It looks like it's faded, almost like it went through like a dishwasher. You know, a Pyrex gets that discoloration on it because it's not a real shiny black. Unless that's originally how it came. It feels like Feels like milk glass is what it feels like. It has a texture on the back. It really does feel like milk glass. That's pretty cool. I don't really think it's very old. I think it's just made to look old, but it's a cute looking piece. Here's an earring. Let's see if we get the volume of earrings in this one. All right, here's the plastic necklace. The clasp is kind of a little discolored. Definitely could be worn, but I wouldn't put that in a wearable lot just because of the way the chain looks back here. It just doesn't look great. So I'm going to put it over for craft. All right, there's an earring. It's like aluminum. Okay, let's see. This is pretty. I'm liking this. I see a tag on it, and it appears to be vintage. So there's this. It's one of those kind of, do they move? No, they don't move. Kind of looks like a bolo, but it has the original tag on it. Tacoa. That looks like an older tag to me. Maybe it's not. I'm not familiar with the brand, but it appears a little older. There's that piece, and it's white enameled. So that's sellable. All right. I don't want to jinx it, but this is looking better than the last one. A loose bead, an earring. Here's a... No, this is broken, but this... Oh, it's a Monet, too. That I would have really liked that one. It looks like it would have been a pretty piece, but it's missing the other piece of the necklace. So that's going to have to go to craft. There's another clamper bracelet. Appears to be in pretty good shape. There's some scratching, but not anything major. No brand name inside, but that's definitely a wearable item. All right, let's get this one. This one is heavy. It's a shell. It's in great shape. The chain's in great shape. It's a little better quality than some of the other ones in the last box. Really, really, really heavy. So there's that costume piece. Let's see if it has any marks on it. I don't see any when I was flipping it over, but that's a nice one. All right, we got some tangles going on. Oh my. Okay, so this one, wow, that's a knot. I'm not even going to mess with that. That is a major knot, and there's something that says hope. Let's hope it's not some amazing brand, because I don't feel like messing with that. Yeah, we're going to put this one into the craft lot. Someone else can figure out how to get that undone, or they can clip it and take that little charm off. So put that in craft. Ugh, tangles galore. All right, this one just popped out. That was already over there, so it didn't pop far. Here's a earring. Let's see. This one really smells musty. Woo! Too bad we didn't have smell-o-vision or something in here so you could smell it, because it does have quite a strong basement odor. So anything that I do separately or I put in wearable lot, I wash anyways. I stopped doing the craft items. And if it smells like smoke, I would just do the whole lot, but it's just a little musty. Maybe I'll figure out what it is. But there's this necklace. I think that'll end up in craft. And here's this one. No Maker's brand anything on it. Just like a plastic cord. There's that one. Okay, this is popping out. It's kind of vintage. Ooh, this is pretty. We can get all these out. Got a tangled mess of gold-looking chains. All right, that's very delicate. It's not real gold, I don't think. No, not real gold or anything, but that's sweet. No brand on it. I don't see, it's not gold plated or anything. It's probably gold plated, not, I mean gold filled. All right, that's cute. All right, these are plastic. Some pink beads. Oh my. There's an earring caught up in here. I'm trying to get that out first. And this is a bracelet. Okay, that's kind of cute. Look at the little flower. It's like one of those little memory bracelets. That's kind of cute. All right. Ooh, this one looks promising. This one is very delicate. Kind of a paper clip chain. Feels like gold, but it's not marked gold. It does look a lot like gold because it's so delicate, but I don't think it is. It's just a good little piece. And then there's this pink beaded necklace. This is plastic. These little flower doohickeys. There's that. And there's part of it that came apart, but I think these are probably easy to put right back together with those little hooks. So this one is a silver. This looks like real silver. Okay, it says 925 Italy. And so that's a nice little chain. And then this says 925. So here's a silver necklace. That's very pretty. I don't know what this is a symbol for, but that's nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, and then there's this necklace, gold tone. Just trying to get it untangled here. I'm noticing there's more chains in here than beads, like the other box. Got a lot of beaded necklaces, which I like to get ones without so many beaded necklaces. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but you have a better chance of finding something good when they're in these kind of boxes, in my opinion. Of course, I might be jinxing myself. All right, so this is kind of a shame because it's a pretty chain, but near the clasp, it's kind of gotten a silver tone to it when it's supposed to be gold. And then the little pendant, so that'll have to go into craft because of the finish. Maybe I'll save the pendant, I don't know. All right, and there's, hey, this looks really good. Guys, this looks really good. It says Italy. And wait a minute, let me get my loop. Hold on. Hold the show. All right. Okay, I don't know. Let's see if I can get that to show up. But right there on the clasp, it says 585. 585 is 14 karat gold. All right, Tennessee, you surprised me. It probably didn't get caught because it didn't say 14 karat on it. Yay, that is amazing. This is a mega chain. I said that wrong. A mega chain. I know because I have one. It has a couple like dents in it, but wow. And it looks really, really small. I don't think it's even 16 inch. I think it's probably like a 14, 15 inch one, but it is gold. Wow, let me get the scale here. I can see how much this weighs. See how much gold that is. Gonna have to fold it up a little bit. But, okay, that's not gonna work real well. Let's see, let's tuck this part in. Let's see if we can get that on the scale. Kind of, okay, there we go. Okay, so that's around 6.2. Even if it's 6, okay, at $33 a gram. I mean, you're looking at over $180 right here for this one item. That is crazy. All right, Tennessee, you really surprised me here. Thank you very, very, very much. All right, now let's see what else is in here. Okay, we have a broken necklace or craft. All right, let me pull out some of the bigger items. This is just a plastic necklace. Looks vintage. No brand name or anything on there. Put that over. Probably end up in craft. Ooh, this one's kind of nice. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, there's this one. This is large in charge. It's a kind of ethnic, you know, boho-y looking. It's pretty with some wind beads on it. And then these are really pretty. Quite a variety and a nice big chunky clasp on it. There's no brand on it or anything, but that's a nice looking piece. I'm still excited about this gold necklace. All right, we gotta keep looking though. Maybe there's some more treasure in here. I can't stop now. And what in the world is this? Holy cow! That is, yeah, that's a rather large earring. Yeah, almost like the size of a necklace. That's a big earring. All right, one earring. I gotta put it somewhere else. It's gonna take up the whole area. All right, I know people like some big earrings. I just can't imagine wearing that. That would be rather large to hang off of your ear. Here is a Chico's necklace. The chain needs to be cleaned, but this is kind of pretty. It has all these ceramic and glass, different stones and beads. So that would be something I could sell. Kind of goes, I'm going to guess the person that donated that one probably donated this one. All right, here's another necklace. Kind of, it looks like a little bib in gunmetal. And it's actually in good shape. So that one we put over here. All right, here sirens, which isn't good. I live in a neighborhood, so when I hear sirens, it's not coming to my street, but I don't know if you heard that or not. And a plastic bracelet just needs some cleaning. That could go in a lot. It's not something I would try to sell individually. All right, another earring. It looks silver, but I don't think it is. No, not silver. And then there's this bracelet. Kind of needs a little untwisting. That'll probably end up in craft. Here's a junky necklace. I hate to use the word junky, but you know what I'm saying. When it's real light, I wouldn't put that in wearable. I'll throw that in a craft because somebody could take off the medallion and repurpose, but the chain's not great. This is kind of cute. It has my interest. It has a little like magnifying glass. So let's see if we can get that out. Here's an earring that has some wear. I'm not even gonna try to match that one up. We'll go just put it straight into craft. Okay, so this necklace is a 1928, and that's really cute. It has a little magnifying glass. This would actually be perfect to go out garage sailing with. So I could discreetly kind of look at things up close. I usually bring my reader glasses, and then I still bring a loop sometimes if I remember, but that would be fun. All right, here's a broken, something broke, so we're gonna put that into craft. This feels like aluminum cross necklace. Well, this is interesting. There's another earring. I see a pretty brooch out of the corner of my eye. This one has a lot going on. All right, it needs a bath. Like the metal feels like it needs a bath, but it looks like there's a hang tag on it. Oh, and that's Chico's. Okay. It just needs a good bath. You know, the metal feels funky. And I think this is the thing that, this smells musty to me. So maybe it was in storage somewhere and it just has picked up the odor. So I'm going to put that separate, not even with the items, so that I make sure that that goes in some Dawn. I do Dawn dish soap and a little baking soda and just let it soak for a little bit. All right. We have this one. Oh, this is pretty. This is Monet. That's real pretty. Just like a little twisted thing. Looks like about 16 inches. And there's this chain. I don't see, well, wait, there's something on here. Oh, that's Premier Design. It's actually in really good shape, and that's a nice asymmetrical kind of necklace. Okay, here's another earring. Okay, this is pretty. This is really delicate, look. And, okay, those are real pearls. And, okay, now I'm getting excited again. All right, it's probably 925. Let's see what it says. I can see Italy. I can't see the numbers. All right, that one, I'll see if I can get it to go. That one says 585 again. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is this is another 14 karat gold necklace with real pearls. Oh my gosh, and it's on here. You can see on there. Oh my gosh, Tennessee, what is going on with you? I am not complaining at all. Another gold necklace. Holy moly. This is really delicate, so there's not much weight on gold. If I put it on the scale, it'll be mainly from the weight of the pearls. But, oh my gosh, 2 gold necklaces. This is crazy. All right, Tennessee, I'm not going to complain if I get another one from you at all. Has anybody else found gold from Tennessee, or am I just like hit the lucky box? You know, I know that happens with things getting marked. I had picked up a bracelet at like a rummage sale, and it was marked 333, which is, I think it was 9 karat or 8 karat. No, 8 karat. And, you know, people don't usually pick up on the number thing on them. They look just for 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, whatever. So I got it for like $1 or something. But yeah, I'm glad they don't train their employees about this, because those would have been caught for sure. There's a little gold tone necklace. There's another kind of flower on here. No maker on it. Gold tone chain. Oh, that's pretty though. It has like, is that an orchid maybe? That's pretty. Oh my gosh. There's another big earring. All right, where was that pin? Totally forgot about the pin with that gold necklace. This one looked pretty. It's a butterfly, and these are glass. That's a really pretty brooch. Nice, I like that. Yeah, my mind's going a mile a minute over that right now. Okay, so here is a look-alike kind of Alex and Ani bracelet. Looks like a whole lot's missing, so we'll put that into craft. Let's see where the clasp. This is a vintage because of the, I can tell with the barrel clasp. These are glass beads. I don't think that they're sterling because the clasp isn't sterling. And those aren't real pearls or anything, but it's a decent looking piece. This one is, let's see if it's sterling. No, it feels like a better quality piece. So these are glass beads in here. Let me clear some of this away. I'm kind of blocking in my area. Oh, another earring. Okay, there's a musical instrument. Okay, I don't see a maker inside. There's that. And a bracelet. This is really tiny. Maybe it was an earring and the earring part fell off, because that's like really tiny. And this bracelet with a big bow, metal bow on it. Oh, I can't talk. Oh. All right, this is, oh, that says Coro. It's not vintage. Usually I find vintage. That's weird. The chain is like aluminum cheapy. I've never seen anything like that. I didn't even know they made anything like that. Very interesting. Have you ever seen any of their items that look like that? I'm going to have to do some research, because that's new to me. Okay, here's a braided type bracelet with some little metal in there. I'm looking down and realizing it's hard to see the jewelry. I got so much stuff in there. Okay. Here's the other broken part of that one. Earring. That's the only thing, when they're smaller pieces like this, it will take a little longer to go through. All right, so what I'm going to do because of that, let's see if I can find, I'm just going to move this pile, kind of put it off to the side in there. Let's see if I can grab anything bigger that's easier to detangle. Bunch of earrings. Okay, this feels vintage. It's lightweight. Gold tone beads. There's that. I wonder if this is silver. No, it's not silver, but it is a good quality, kind of just a plain chain. There's an earring. That's different, with like mesh over it. All right, and this is different. It's a kind of a choker necklace with this long trail of sequins hanging off of it. That's pretty. More earrings. Okay, pretty much that's a lot of little pieces except for this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and detangle. What is this, though? That is a chunky earring. All right, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and detangle this mess, and then come back and see what's in there. All right, there was this silver tone necklace. There isn't a maker on here. It has a little locket. And then there's 3 chains. There's still some tangles in it, but I'm going to wash it first. It does appear to be very clean. And then the other culprit was this one of these invisible necklaces. These always get tangled up. Little pearls. There was this one. It has some glass beads on it, little tiny seed beads. There's some real pretty beads on here. So that one is pretty. Then there was a bunch of kind of vintage gold chains. This one's unbranded and some little pearls. And then there was a silver tone with these rings on it, unbranded. This one, unbranded, very delicate. Those are popular, I remember when I was younger. This is an Avon. There's nothing wrong with the actual necklace, but the clasp here is yucky, so that would need to be replaced, but I'm just going to throw it in a craft. Then there's this gold tone with a pendant. This gold tone, and this one's small. It's got that orangey glow to it. This one with a tassel. This one's pretty heavy. They're at least better quality gold tone pieces than this one. This one is kind of orangey to me. And this one's a pretty color. And this one, I'm going to take the pendant off because the chain is yucky. So that one could probably put onto something else. Then this one's really nice. This is very long, very heavy, and this one is the only one that I saw marking on. And this one's a Trifari right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is clear this area a little bit, and there might be something else in here, like a bracelet or a pin or something. I'm not sure, but these were all the earrings. There's quite a bit, and we'll see if we find any matches in here, but I won't do that on camera to, you know, to match them all up. Oh, wait, this is pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. That's a earring? No, that one's a brooch. Okay, I like that. That's really pretty. Kind of a citrine or a topaz color. That's really pretty. I like that one. I don't have anything like that in my brooch collection, so I think I might be keeping that one. Okay, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and spread out a little bit so we can separate and see if we have any pairs. All right, all of these in here, they didn't have any matches to it, so all of those are just going straight into craft. And it was a shame because some of them are really pretty, like this one I really liked. A lot of sparkle to it, but had to go in craft. I did find one pair, and this one actually matches this necklace. So here's a little set. So I definitely need to clean that up because it's rare to find a set of jewelry, as you know. There were a few in here that I'm going to just hold on to for a little bit in case I decide to do a picture. And that was this like piece earring. And then these little rhinestone ones I kind of liked. What else? These two. This one. And this one had a brand on it too. Lady, looks like Lady Lee or Judy Lee. Just found good quality, so that I would craft with. What was the other one I kept? Oh, this one. And then this pair. This one would be a nice wearable pair if it wasn't missing the bottom rhinestone, but I figured those are pretty to craft with, so I'm keeping those. Then there was this in there that must have been a magnet, so that'll go into craft. This little brooch. Didn't have a maker on it. This little brooch. It doesn't say gold filled, but it kind of looks like gold filled to me. I'll have to check. This is pretty. This is a pendant. It's not gold or silver or anything. It's just, it looks like a decent quality costume piece. It's a slider, and that was really pretty, I thought. So hang on to that for now. And then this pin. There was this necklace. That one's not gold. I was looking for more gold. Kind of an enameled pin. And this one, this says tequila on the back. It's a little bee. It's kind of cute. And then there were two glass pendants in there. Oh, that's a heart. And then there was some silver. There's this one. This one. Look at my fingers. Look how dirty they are. And this one. 3 little silver earrings to go in scrap. It's kind of a shame because I would have wore these, but yeah. And then I thought this was cute. There's this little gummy bear earring in there. That was kind of cute. But yeah, so Tennessee made a comeback to me. I am going to go ahead and pull those 2 items out that I'm super excited about, and those are these two. I found gold in Tennessee. Yay. I don't know what to say. Please let me know if you have found some treasures from this location, or just any Goodwill blue box. I mean, they are there to be found. A lot of junk. There can be a lot of junk in these, but sometimes you never know. I watched a video last night and the person had found a 14 karat gold diamond tennis bracelet in hers. It came from New Jersey. I was just getting curious because I did my Jersey recordings. I wanted to see if anybody else found anything, and so that's pretty amazing in itself. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. You can hit that little bell and it'll tell you when I've uploaded. I'm trying to do 2 videos a week and keep it consistent. So if you are supporting by watching and commenting, then I know to keep on going. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will wave goodbye with these dirty fingers. Yes, Tennessee has dirty boxes. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.